Friends, Namaste. Today I'm going to talk about the temples in North Malabar. The temples are plenty in the whole of Malabar, plenty in the whole of Kerala, no doubt. But you see the temples, particularly in North Malabar, in every 2 blocks. Every 5 acres of land will have a temple. Sometimes not even 5 acres, within 2 acres we see a temple. These were ancestrally owned by many families. Later on, many families are almost ruined, or some of them have transferred somewhere or got diminished by themselves, or probably converted, or many ways. So the temples naturally lost its significance. But in the last 50 years, after the independence of India, there are many bodies, local bodies have come up. Although there has been a couple of political parties which are not well promoting the temple principles, but nevertheless, the local people, they very much adore the God, because this part of land is known as God's own country. And I should say, for North Malabar, the land of Theyyams. Theyyam means, as I told you, it's a Prakriti. So this is plenty. Every 1 acre you would see the temple. There are temples for different communities. There are temples for high communities. There are temples for Brahmins. There are temples for every other caste. In Hinduism, there are something about, I think, more than about 40-50 castes. So every caste had their own temple, had their own god. All the god probably call in Bhagavati or Amma or whatever it is, all probably all talking about Adiparashakti. Yet there are different names and forms. And similarly, for Lord Shiva, there are many names. They have Pottan, they have Kuliyan, and they have Bhairavan, and Vairajadan, and Virabhadran, and so many. Other than his own children's name, Ganapathi and Murugan, other than the Hanuman, other than that, there are so many names. He himself is manifested. And also they have a water god, and any number, you name it, and there will be a god on that. So this episode, I am trying to explain you the Theyyam, the land of Theyyams, and also the God's own country, that is Kerala, which is absolutely immersed with natural beauty. So see the video. The Maha Ganapathi temple at Velam. It's located in Kannur on the Mile route at Velam. The temple is one of its kind, as it has 2 sanctums dedicated to Lord Shiva inside a single inner wall. One is worshipped as Rajarajeshwara, that is Lord Shiva, and the other as Vaidyanatha. And the temple of Ganapathi is on the side of the temple, but to be honest, what we hear is that Mahaganapathi has given more importance than the Lord Shiva himself, though it's a Lord Shiva temple, Rajarajeshwara temple. It has many stories why more importance is given to Ganapathi. What I heard from the locals is that when anybody wanted to get something, when anybody is suffering with some problem, anybody is truly in trouble, turbulent mind, you pray Velam Mahaganapathi, and you get that thing sorted out. Could be of any kind. One of the most important thing over there, which other temples do not have, is that when you go over there, you have a typical way of doing pradakshina. You cannot do the regular way which you do with all the other temples from left to right. You have to go left, you go part of it, and you have to come back, and then again you have to take another turn to go to Mahaganapathi. Generally, in all the temples in Kerala or anywhere, you go, you give the whatever, take prasadams or give offerings, and you come back. You pray and come back. But here it is not like that. It is something like there is one Swarna Kambu as the offering to be given. It's a gold, small little, kombu, that elephant's trunk, small one. which actually I thought it cost would be something about 25,000 rupees. No, it's only costing 20 rupees. They give it to you and you give it back to the temple. And the priest over there tells you how many times you should do the yatams. Sometimes it is 108 times, sometimes it is 9 times, sometimes 12 times. Depends upon person to person what the priest tells to do. So you have to do accordingly. And during Mahashivaratri festival, it is something very greatly honored, and there has a Tidamba Nrityam, which is it's a dance carrying the idol, which is something a main attraction of the temple. So this takes place in the month of Kumbam Meenam days. So it is really well recommended for one to visit over there. There are so many other festivals also, but this is one thing which is very important because people believe in the Maha Ganapathi presence. The temple is shown from the little far off area. It has a clear vision now. The people whom I have been traveling are waiting over there for me. It's a great darshan. God Surya looks at us. The surrounding of this Punya temple, auspicious temple. We are on the return. You can see here Sree Parashinekadavu Muthappan temple. This is Sree Muthappan temple. There are a lot of stories behind it. It is, see the beauty of the land. Tell me, who wouldn't love this place? Is it not God's own country? There is no need to explain further off. I really feel tears in my eyes when I see this kind of places. You can see one side a great, beautiful hill, and the other side you can see a nice lake, and actually it's a river. And then you see on the side of it, Sree Muthappan temple. And such a beautiful, calm, cool, serene place. Just anyone who lives over here, who stays over here, who remains over here, a real rishi. Only thing is, you must know the nature, you must appreciate the nature. Such a beautiful thing to visit and to be of. This is Thrichambaram Sri Krishna temple. This is, here you have a daily routine. You take the idol by the Brahmins, the remains, you take it out and do the collection. That's what is happening. The temple complex. This is Shiva temple over here. Basically in Thalipparammal, the place is known as Thrichambaram. The Shiva deity over here. Can you see the snake over there? See the snake? Water? See, this is Thrichambaram temple, Sri Durga Mata's oval, and you could see, of course, there are big fish as well. This is the pond surrounding the Sri Durga Devi temple. The Thrichambaram temple is situated in Taliparambar, about 20 kilometers from Kannur. The deity is Lord Krishna. The temple is an important pilgrim center for the Vaishnavites. It's believed to have been built in the 10th century. During the festival days, the women are not allowed inside the temple, so I could not have the access inside to catch the glimpse of the deity or the surrounding Nalambalam. I could see the Ernaltha coming outside. It is actually the sanctum sanctum houses the idol of Krishna, which is the triumphant after the annihilation of Kamsa, the demon king. The ancient sculptures and murals on the walls of the sanctum sanctum are captivating. It seems the elephants are not allowed into the temple as part of the temple festivities, because it says that the Kamsa, the demon king, that Krishna's uncle, had sent elephants to kill Sri Krishna. Therefore, the elephants are not in the temple as usual with the other temple festivals. It is very important, as one could see, it's not only the Vaishnavites, even the Shaivites also visit this temple, and it has a cute Bhagavati temple outside surrounded with water, and you can see always snakes inside this water, as we show in the video also. Thrichambaram temple, one of the most sought after temple in the North Malabar, in Kannur district. It's you can say it's a Guruvayur of North Malabar. So on the Achutiki Devasu, there is